The European Cricket Championship is proudly brought to you by Dream11, HCL Software, Junta de Andalucía, and Stake.com.
Umpires out there, IRE-XI, Jerome Peters. IRE-XI says, let's play the battle of bat versus ball. Here we go, first delivery. Ollie Riley beats the captain of Hungary, Dream11 with the outside. Riley, good start from him so far. And that's a nice shot, but he may have found the boundary, man, and a great catch. Sensationally done. Well, he's put there for one thing, isn't he? It's the short ball, it gets fired in, and Dream11, well, he goes for it. And the field placement is spot on. That's a good catch taken out there. Speaking of Netherlands, wish them luck, playing, of course, in the World Cup that started today. That's nicely played. There's going to be 4 runs. It's a lovely shot from Rasik. Once again, it's that ball that's coming up into the body. It's firmly hit. There's going to be 4 runs, and there's your first boundary in match number 7.
Now, this is in the air, and this really should be out. It's a big moment in the game, and it's Harbinson who takes the catch. So deploy started with the strike, and he'll only score a single run here in match 7 as Ollie Riley does the trick, and Hungary lose their playmaker. It's 13 for 2.
Yeah, he wanted to go big, didn't he? I mean, we saw the ball before when he came down the wicket. This time, he stays more on the back foot. He gets it high in the air. The catch has been taken, and the big wicket, the wicket that every team in this group want to take when they're playing against Hungary, has been taken. So Luis Duploy will go for 1 of 3 deliveries.
Reverse first ball, and it's almost an acrobatic catch. Instead, it's going to be a boundary. Everything happening as Hori comes into the attack. Rizik faces up, last ball the 4th. And is tossed up, he goes for it and kind of has to grapple with the sun here, and he does. So well held, as it's a proper little ice cream cone, isn't it? But it is reeled in. That's Ollie Riley that takes the catch, and Sheikh Razik is going to have to go. 3rd wicket to fall. Again, clever variation from Hoi. He actually gave that one a little bit of air. Such a clever bowler. And Hungary have lost another one. It's 27 for 3.
Different variations, different lengths, different pace. Gives himself a bit of room here, and that's a nice shot. Good, aggressive, assertive shot. And that's what you need to deploy. Brings up a boundary.
5 overs. All right, 6 is going to start right back to the wall, and team catch time as the Irish combine beautifully. It's Doherty to Jared Wilson, and it goes so far, but it's not far enough for Hungary. It's 37 for 4.
Oh, well, have a look at this. Well, here we go, folks. HCL Software, play of the day. This is quality. Quality, and this is what the good teams bring. You know, we were talking a lot about how a lot of the teams can learn from the big fish.
That's the wrong end, I think, that time, and swatted across the line and 4 runs. Well, nice shot by Dara Peretti. Well, there's the old adage, if you can't pick it, sweep it. Dara Peretti gets into the gap, and a badly needed boundary for Hungary. With the ECCW, here's Carson McCulloch getting a bowl, and immediately he's greeted with Dara Peretti coming down the pitch and taking him down. Maximal! Maybe Ashworth can get going with that shot. Dara Peretti wants it again. He's going to get it again. Maximal! So he likes this matchup. The change of pace working for the Hungarians.
Short, and will be another boundary. So this one was too short for McCulloch.
Wants to go again, doesn't quite get to the pitch of it, but it will be 4. So McCulloch goes magical in all the wrong ways as far as he's concerned. Good over for Hungary, looking for a big finish. They're 72 for 4 after 8. First one cut, he's dropped.
He's dropped again.
Well, Mars, things coming in 3s, more lives than a Cheshire Cat here. As yes, McNally that puts it down. Bit of an ankle biter, wasn't it? This is swept away. Long chase for the field. Is not going to get there. So Dara Peretti to 45 has clicked at the right time. Macbeth gets it slightly wrong. Drifts into the pads, and the result's a boundary. A good seat at the other end right now to watch Dara Peretti lift one up and out of the ground. Maximal! And a half century for Ashworth Daraparetti off 25 balls. He stood up, batted Hungary out of a tight corner, still a long way behind in the game, but maybe that fighting 100 will come up. Oh, it's a rolling cutter and it's gone. Well, it's Go-Go Gadget Arms from El Machina, Seamus Lynch. And that was one of those edges because it was a slower ball. It just seemed to hang in the air and you could almost pick it like an apple off a ripe tree in springtime. And yeah, he kind of jumps and then realizes he doesn't have to dive. So Daraparetti's luck runs out on 51. Clever change up from Jared Wilson, 85 for 5.
6 balls for 4. It's not really what he needs to be doing now. There, he'd love a boundary. That'll make you feel better. Goes for 1 down the ground, and he gets the boundary. Boom. Shaka. Look yeah. That's more like it. That's what you need. This is what Mars Barzi can do.
Yeah, we've woken Marzi up there. He said, hey, your voice is carrying, and I'm going to show you what I can do. And he absolutely nails that. Maximo sets 100. Oh, it's wide, I think. Oh, I don't think it's going to be called. We'll have to wait and see on the call. They've said it's only a bye. And so that'll be it. Seemed short. Let's have a look.
That's a wide for me. As soon as this is bowled, I'm thinking that's over his head.
I mean, it did kind of keep going up after it passed him, so maybe that gave a false illusion, bit of a false sense of how high it was. But in the end, it will just be the 1 run. So yeah, Wilson goes upstairs and gets away with it. End of the 10 overs. And Hungary are going to finish 94 for 5.
Prashar to bowl the first. It's a nice delivery, played out behind point to the man on the boundary. We'll take the single. Nice looking shot, work to be done out there for the fielder, but he can't get there. Lovely shot. He just sort of punches this through the offside. Beautiful timing and placement. And he comes back with a lovely shot straight down the ground. It's a nice shot, really, isn't it?
Well, a good ball first up. That's going to be 4 runs. It was short. It was down the leg side, and it was put away.
Yeah, not a good delivery at all.
That feeling. But right now, it's not a great feeling for the batter because this is straight up in the air, and it's gone. So Baiji barely had to move, and so it'll be a 4 and out for Doherty as it is a breakthrough for Cameron Waheed, and the score is 19 for 1. Cracking shot, straight down, straight as the day is long, and Seamus is away, his first boundary. Now, a bit of length on it, it's going to disappear over the fielder. Maximo! That one's gone up for an early lunch.
The timing on this, exceptional. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's hardly any effort. But it's all about the timing. And look, you see the fielders out there, but there's no point, no way Daraparetti's getting anything on that. That sails over him.
Well, this is cracked over the onside, and that's going to go all the way as well. Maximo! As Waheed gets the breakthrough, but also goes magical in the second. It's 36 for 1. Steps across, but then continues to go offside. That one's across the road. Maximo! Now, it's not more of an edge here, but it might still go, and it does. Maximo! That's Ashworth Daraparetti out there. Probably see him with the ball pretty soon. Now, there's the free hit, and it's eased away over the fence as well. Maximo! Well, Corey christened him Mr. T, and a pity the fool that gets it wrong to Timothy as he whacks that one over the offside fence. Guy just kind of daring Prashar to bowl at him, so he does, and he gets whacked. 4 runs.
Pitching it up. Probably, well, it could be a chance here. You'd expect to be taken as a really good catch, and Prashar, he does get the wicket, so well done to him. He doesn't go for the shorter one. He goes just for the same kind of delivery, but this time it's not out of the middle from Tector, and it's a really good catch taken. I think there's only a few players around here that would have taken that. Zimas and deploy a really good catch.
Yeah, excellent catch. It's bottom of the bat, I think. He just set himself. So Tector gets it wrong once and pays with his wicket, but still leaves his team in a very, very strong position against this Irish 11. Here's Mr. Ploy getting a ball. A little bit short, cut away, but straight to the fielder and caught. It's Ravindran that takes the catch. So the move to spin pays immediate dividends, as that's Harbinson that'll go for just a single. The score is 60 for 3.
Well, spin comes into play, and Duploy takes the wicket. A good catch there from Vinath Ravindran. He's very good out there in the deep. We know that. He takes loads of catches, a handful of catches, because he's got good hands. Wide mid-wicket as well, but that means that shots like this are on and there's no protection back there. That's the only downside of it. If you've got this field, you've got to bowl to it.
Like this, and right on cue, the machine comes to the party. Maximo brings the IRE-XI closer to that target.
Yeah, well, thing is though, you can have this field, you can have any field in the world really, but if the batters are hitting it over the top of you, well, you can't stop it. That one's just a little bit too short, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's it. Well, that's probably one of the biggest of the day. That's a long way back. Archaeologists will be looking for that ball in centuries to come. As El-Makina, he clears his pipes and whacks another 6.
Oh, this has been absolutely butchered, hasn't it? That is an almighty hit. That is travelling.
Oh, now goes offside. This is some hitting, isn't it, from Lynch, who's got 39 off 8 balls. That's pretty much 5 a ball, which is pretty good going in anyone's language. It's the end of the over, 83 for 3.
Don't let the Irish have a feel for it. Well, they're going to get a feel for it as this one gets blasted high and mighty. Well, that's another monster strike that lands at the top of the hill. Manos, arriba, Vitro, porque eso es 6 más. And now with the score on 90, they're just one hit away.
At the moment, he's 45 off 9. Can he do it? Oh, you bet he can. El-Makina ties the fastest 50 record on the European Cricket Network. 51 off 10 balls, and also it's game, set, Maximo, as Ireland 11 do it with plenty of balls to spare. In fact, 33 balls to spare. Bit of a belting, but a bit of history as well for Seamus.
Oh, this is just awesome, isn't it? Incredible. Well, we were talking last night, myself and Corey, saying, you know, records are meant to be broken. And there's another one for you. That's the fastest international 50 that we've seen. And if I'm right, that's joint fastest we've ever had. Incredible stuff. What a knock there from the captain, Seamus Lynch. And, of course, what a comprehensive victory there for Ireland. Once again, just showing us that they are a force to be reckoned with. We thought this was going to be maybe a closer game, but the Irish taking the key wickets first, especially that one, of course, of Limas Duploy, and then finishing the job off in style.